niggas need to lock in immediately. Fought against a Hitman. Not the first time I fought against a Hitman. I fought against it a few times now. Already noticed the first time. This class is probably gonna be a lot of issues, you know? Gonna have probably a lot of issues. Come to find out, it's even worse than I thought. Somehow, in some way, these people, and I say these people, the developers, this is all on the developers and the testers and the balance team. This is all on them. This has nothing to do with the community. This is pure on them niggas. Somehow they allowed a class to get released that has a sniper, that has long range and close range combat. So that already eliminates two things from all other classes. You don't have to go dagger. You don't have to go fucking spear. Why? Because you can just go gun. And specifically, you can just go Hitman. That's one. So now, you go Hitman. You think, nice. I have my class. What else can I do? You proceed to walk up on somebody. Your M1s are faster. No, let me not say faster. Your M1s are even more annoying than dagger M1s. Why? Because you can't block. Now, what is the other problem? The class has a whole entire moveset that allows it to be versatile in any situation. Any situation. You get a move that guard breaks, right? And auto tracks be when guard breaks. That's one broken ass move. All your effects are all over nigga screen. So I'm literally, when I blocked an M1 combo from a Hitman, I could not see I could not even perceive when the nigga was gonna do something. There were so many visual effects on my screen, I did not even know what was going on. I was just holding block. And because the dudes that play these classes aren't good players, the dude just kept clicking. I kid you not. He stringed a whole M1 combo, 10 M1s, including, of course, a combo extender to continue M1ing. That's how long he continued to do that while I was blocking, before he realized, oh wait, he's blocking, let me use my critical. If that doesn't tell you that the class is absolutely brain dead, he did not get punished out once. Why? I tried to let go of my block 10 times before I actually held block. I tried to let go, but every time I did, as soon as I let go of that block, right after he hit the M1 on my block, I got hit by a move immediately. I did not get a single chance to fight back. Hitman is brain dead. And the fact y'all allowed a class like this to run free, run wild in your game, you're telling me that none of your testers told you that this is not balanced, says a lot. Y'all need to lock in, bro. Because I don't feel like explaining shit like this every time to a developer. Y'all play y'all game too. And if you stop playing your game with specs, you know, yes, I'm looking at the developers that play this shit with specs. I'm looking at the testers that have specs. I'm looking at anyone on this game that has specs. If you played the game without specs, actually went to progress these classes and get these classes, or I don't even care if you progress the class, but just playing the class plain as it is with stuff you can obtain normally in the game, you would realize that, hey, this shit is not balanced. And I think a lot more developers, listening is one part. I noticed like some devs do listen, right, in the chat. For example, shout out to Minnie. He does listen. But hold on. That's not my biggest concern. My biggest concern is who is supposed to test these classes? And the person that's supposed to test these classes, right? How did y'all not test the class yourself even after that person said, hey, there's nothing wrong with it, you can release it? Why nobody thought, hey, let me go take a look? Hitman is probably one of the most unbalanced bullshit ass classes I've ever played against in this game. I fought against it on my Grand Knight. I got belted. I fought against it on a Kingslayer, belted. I fought against it on a Shinobi, belted. I fought against it on a Shogun, belted. Why do I get belted? Because it does high damage, plus it can genuinely insta stun you, like with every move. Like I'm talking about, the M1s are terrible. You cannot block those. Bro, if he hits you with an M1, my nigga, you're about to get stringed. He about to hit it. Oh, straight, bro. That nigga's gonna hit you with strings, bro. So dead serious. That nigga's gonna hit you with strings. And then the moves, bro. Some of these moves, bro. What do you mean he has an insta? Bro, the sniper move, he is a charged sniper shot. Charged sniper shot. You hear me correctly. It's charged sniper shot. The only thing you see when he charges is literally just the white effect of the gun about to shoot. And what happens? He shoots. And you would think, okay, that's the indication for me to block. I don't know the indication for me to block. I'm doing this shit all on instinct, trying to perfect block those moves. I don't know when it is. Why? Because it seems so inconsistent. And he can just do it instantly. He can jump up in the air and just shoot you instantly. And what are you supposed to do about that? There's nothing to do. And then the biggest problem I'm having, why does all his moves ragdoll you so fucking far away? I'm talking about, if you're fighting at Ors, the chances of you getting ragdolled off a cliff by a Hitman is probably the highest chance to get knocked off by anything in the game. I'm saying 90% chance that you'll probably get knocked off of Ors. I say Ors, I mean Ritter Helm to spawn, right? You get knocked off. by that move. Either the grenade move, the fucking charge shot that just blows you fucking across the fucking floorboard. Like, bro, what the fuck is Hitman? And why has this class been running free? I seen a post too. Nigga was talking about something. Oh, we're gonna do bi-weekly updates. Nigga, what y'all should be doing is early release, big balancing updates, big content, big balancing updates. You do three you do 3 to 4 big balancing updates. Like, I'm talking about huge balancing, like game-changing updates. Why? Because these small fucking weak-ass updates are not gonna save all the other ultras that are trying to have fun and hop on this game. You gotta understand, Roblox is not just a lot of kids playing. There's grown-ass men like me that would like to hop on this game and have fun. And I'd rather not hop on this game to play with some fuck-ass little kids that's running these goofy-ass, meta-ass builds because they suck at the game. Like, bro, what are we doing? Niggas is trying to have fun. If your game is not fun, what is the purpose of me hopping on your game? And in my situation, it's like, I make content, cool. But what would the reasoning be for me to hop on your game if I cannot even have fun on your game? That means I'm wasting my time. I'm absolutely wasting my time. And the fact that, and I'll say it again, the fact that this class got released in the state it's in is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. People are talking about Ancient Champion. Yes, Ancient Champion has its flaws, for sure. For sure. I'm sure they can balance it properly. Sure they can. One thing I'm gonna say on everything, I love these visual effects need to be fucking chilled off on, bro. Y'all need to fucking relax with visual effects. There's too many visual effects on no niggas screen, bro. I like playing in max graphics. I like playing like that. But every time I play in max graphics, I'm starting to notice that your game actually has its own FPS drops. Why? Because certain classes have so many visual effects that absolutely basically take over your whole screen. Why every time I'm fighting a Demon Smith or a Demon Smith, however you call that shit, I start lagging. Or not lagging, my frames start dropping. I can ask all my homies, they would vouch for this. Every time you fight a Demon Smith, however you call that bullshit, I'm just calling it Smith. Every time you fight a Smith, your frames start dropping like a mug. As soon as they start using a move, your frames start completely dropping to shit. Absolute bullshit. Bro. And then I don't get it. I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Can we put some priority on things that matter and make, like, can y'all all the developers come together as a team, sit there, tell y'all selves, okay, let's balance the game. It's easy to get ultra for a lot of people. And we want people to fight in our game. We want people to have fun. How are we going to make sure that people can have fun? How are we going to balance OP class? How are we going to make the balance so everybody can have fun with their own class? Because some people, like me, don't enjoy playing meta. I like playing classes that I like. If the class I'm playing and I like that class seems to be meta, oh well, boo-hoo, right? I'm playing a meta class while I like the class. But a lot of people just want to win. And that's where the unfunny part comes in. Because now you got a dude that's purposely going broken builds because he cannot compete in this game. That's his only way of competing. So now he's gonna play OP shit to dog on people. And then the funniest part is, these dudes always love to be toxic. If you play Hitman, bro, and you watch this video, and you know that shit is OP, and you talk shit to niggas, you're a fucking geek. You're literally a geek. You're a geeky ass nigga. You're a nerd and a geek. I'm a nerd and a geek. That's the funny part. I'm a nerd and a geek, and yes, I know that. But you'll never catch me playing some broken shit on a game that's not balanced, and then try to talk shit to me. For what? For what reasoning? I already know I'm violating his shit, and I already know he's sick about it, the fact he's losing, because he know that shit OP. So why do we have bum dudes trying to rub shit in? Because these same dudes, as soon as you nerf this shit, they're gonna be the first ones complaining. Bro, my move doesn't do damage no more. It doesn't do 50% of the dude's health bar no more. It's not balanced, bro. It's not fair. It's not fair. Can we lock in, brother? Can we lock in, brother? Like, let's stop this. Let's stop this. Let's stop this shit as fast as possible. I advise you devs to start nerfing shit that needs to be nerfed. Because it cannot be that I died to one class on all my ultras. On all my ultras, I died to one single class. If I died on one of my ultras and I beat him on the other one, or I died on two and I beat him on one of them, I'll be like, cool. But I died. Yes, died. I got gripped on every single ultra that I joined on. Why? Because the class is that OP. And then the worst part about it, the dude does not need to be good at Hitman to make Hitman useful. It does too much damage, and the M1s are too fast. It has too much priority. Every move it has is damn near impossible to block because you don't know the indications for to block it. Why would you add a system that highlights people's moves? Like, for example, we have the highlights with the colors, right? The red, blue, yellow, green. Why would you make the system if you're not going to apply it to every class? Hitman is probably one of the only classes where I did not notice any of the red outlines or the blue outlines or the yellow outlines. All I see, the only thing I know that has an outline actively is the critical. That's the only move I know has an outline. The rest of the moves do not have outline. And I'm not kidding. Call me crazy. Please, someone correct me if I'm wrong, bro. But I'm pretty sure Hitman only has one move that has a red outline that shows you that it's about to be critical. And the rest of that shit does not. And the worst part about it, that one move that has the red outline is one of the quickest moves, dude. That's one of the quickest moves, and it guard breaks and it does mad damage. It's literally their critical and it does mad damage. It guard breaks the fuck out of you. The chances that you're gonna block that shit in a fight, low as hell, because there's too much shit going on for you to be paying attention to that. Bro, the class has too much range, too much damage. How is a sniper shooting faster than my melee? I mean, how is a sniper faster than my melee? What are we talking about? No sniper, bro. And with developers, have y'all ever, bro, has anyone seen a sniper that shoots fast? A sniper that shoots fast. And I'm not talking about a Dragunov or some shit. Fuck that Call of Duty shit. Yes, there's snipers that shoot fast, but we call those semi-automatic rifles. We like calling it that. We like calling it that. People like to call it semi-automatic rifles because that's what it is. Regardless of that, why is a sniper shooting fucking faster than I can swing my blade? Huh? What? What are we doing? I could talk about this shit for days, but the point is, this shit is bullshit. And y'all need to fix this bullshit. And not just bring out short, small updates every fucking week or some shit. I'm talking about y'all need to start doing big updates because your game is still in the early phase of the release. So this is your chance to balance out shit and make the game bearable and playable for your player base. You don't wait by doing small updates because people will leave if you do it that way. That's like you update Ancient Champion today, which is one of the issues, right? But the bigger issue like Hitman, you update that in 1 month. But in that 1 month, you know how many people are gonna run that same build and get so many kills? Wipe people, ruin people's progression? No, you don't know, bro. And you don't want to find out, bro, because when half your player base leaves, you're not gonna be happy about it. You're gonna question, how did we go wrong? Well, where you went wrong, explaining where you would go wrong, is by not fixing shit that needs to be fixed immediately. His class is game-breakingly OP. It's game-breakingly OP, bro. I'm so dead serious. It's the most unfair fucking class I've ever played against in this game. And the majority of the players that run this shit are not good at the game. They're not good. They just think that they're good. They really think that they're good. And a lot of players on this game aren't good, which isn't a problem. But the problem is when you make classes that don't take any skill. Because if I start running Hitman with my whole squad of people, we will be building everything too. But how is that fun? I'm absolutely ruining the fun for everybody because I want to play OP shit because I have an ego and pride and don't want to lose. So I'm gonna ask y'all this once. Lock the fuck in, developers. Please, fix shit. Fix shit that needs to be fixed. And show that in your announcement.